Hey, I figured that I'd do a little rant. This is just something that was on my mind, yo, that even till this day, I do not fully understand the concept of this. And this is what really made me stop having a lot of homeboys for friends because I'm like, yo, something really wrong with us sometimes, yo. It's just too many niggas. You can't have that many niggas on like that, yo. But right. So this girl that I was dating in high school for about 4 or 5 years, but we gonna talk about the first 2 years. The first 2 years was about like the mid of ninth grade and 10th grade years. So it was like an open type relationship, plain and simple, just open. But at the end of the night, we just come home to each other. I go to her mother house. I go to my mother house and shit. Back and forth and shit. And we would like to party, or we would like to go off and go do our own thing during the daytime, unless we seen each other in school and we be in each other class chilling and shit, or we'll cut and go do something. But then it turned into we do that with other people because how I look at a relationship, even to this point, but I just take it more serious now. But back then it was like I don't care. We fucking young, so shit gonna happen. Like we aren't the perfect person, especially at that age. So we ain't perfect now. But back then you don't have to settle for shit because you young and you gotta keep it moving. That is just that plain and simple. This ain't no fairy tale in this shit. But we got to a point where we was real close. Like everything, like it just clicked. It was we understood each other. We understood that we do our own thing, then we come back that same night. And everything cool. We let it be. But it was just one night. Now I don't know how many people know about this, but there's certain house parties that you go to. I can't even really say they house parties. More like it's just a fucking sex party. Somebody got the house, and they just let niggas come in, and they let them know like, man, do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, everybody fucking, and then you got these like beads, and I do not have none no more. So I moved out my mother house, and then I threw them motherfuckers away. I got old. I'm like, I'm not carrying that shit around. But it was beads that, and it's not like no little regular little shit where you put beads on. It had like cubium, zirconium, diamonds, whatever the fuck you call it. You put it around your neck on there to represent your body count for that night. So if you hit 3 people that night, the party person, the person that's making the beads, give you three. You know, put it on your neck, tie it up and shit. So I had a couple. That was before I had met her. So I let that shit go. She come home, right? Just this one little night. She missed a night with me one time. And we never really missed nights like that. It was rare, but we had to be like dead busy. So she didn't tell me where she went because I didn't care. But at that moment, if I knew what it was, I would have cared. But went out, went to a party, cool. None of that, it don't really matter. But then something went wrong. Cause I'm looking at her neck. Hold on, let me get this camera to focus real quick. Hold up, I'm sorry. There we go. So I'm looking at her. I see this thing on her neck. Now it's been so long that I'm not really I'm like, maybe it's something else. Because back then, depending on the party, depending on the person buying whatever the fuck they put on your neck, it's supposed to be big because you're not really bodying fucking 50 people to get fucking a whole thing. You're getting like 3 big ass chunks, 5. So they put the little fake fangs and shit on there and all that goofy ass shit. But she had a necklace that looked like a necklace because it's fucking 10 pieces on that motherfucker just sitting there. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I ain't buy that. I'm like, hey, one of them other niggas bought it that. But then she would have told me that because we made jokes like that. Like, yo, girl bought me dinner, bought you something, you know, or, we just talked about a lot of shit. But you ain't tell me that. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, eventually she'll tell me, oh, it don't matter, cause like a necklace really ain't. I mean, it didn't look real. It wasn't fucking soup. It wasn't diamonds. So it's like cool. Then she turned around, and I just see the fucking. It's not no fucking custom made necklace, my nigga. This is something somebody. Oh, put the bitch on and tied that motherfucker with the string still hanging on that bitch. So I was just like, I know this is not something that you got on your neck right now. I was like, I know. I was like, I'm like, yo. But I'm thinking like, yo, I forgot. I'm like, maybe, niggas don't do shit the same. Yo, this is fucking 2 years ago, man. They ain't putting it on there for every fucking body. Because it was fucking 10 of these motherfucker bitches on your neck. And you don't get them where you could just take it off. All right, put another one on this motherfucker. Put another one on this motherfucker. You could do that. But the problem is you never had one of these bitches. I've been around you for 2 whole years, almost nonstop. So you did not have this until that night. So how I'm looking at it, did you just steal some? Turns out, no. Niggas are really this stupid, right? And understand that at that time I could not get mad at cheating. I'm like, yo, because cheating to me, that shit wasn't even a real thing. But you got 10 niggas one night. 10 niggas one night. You just hit them all. You just hit them all at once. Put the necklace on. Come in here thinking, my nigga don't care about none of this shit because, we do our thing anyway. No. Understand it. That's not even cheating. That's just straight slapping the fuck out of me in my face. You fucking 10 niggas. And it reminds you, I ain't talking about this because I'm catching it, but this is something that this shows you how dumb niggas are compared to women. And I'm gonna get to that point. So 10 niggas are at a party. Somehow 10 niggas link up and say we gonna fuck one girl. 10 niggas are in the same room fucking one girl. Not only is that supremely disrespectful to this female, what is wrong with niggas these days where they do shit like this for real and really think, oh, that's my nigga, we bang him. Now, 2 to 3. I have done no more than me and my homeboy, and that was twice, where we banged out females, not females. Split, hit, pass them on, give me that one, you get this one, bow, we done. You got 10 niggas in a room doing Lord knows what next to each other. Seriously. Where do they do shit like this at? When I said that night really fucked me up, that shit fucked me up. And I'm like, yo, there's no way niggas are supposed to be able to think this shit is cool. So I go to some of my homeboys and I'm like, yo, I told him what happened. He said, yo, you a whole sucker, you a fool, and you damn right. I feel like a whole bitch because it's not making sense to me. How is that possible? Because let me tell you something. If I was to go to a party, even back then, and as dumb as women were back then, where you could pick them up one, then the next day, then the next day, then the next day, then the next day, and then they tell their homegirl, but then the next day you get that same homegirl. But it's a different day. You are not going to be able to pull 10 bitches at one time at one party and say, you, I want all of you right now. I don't care who you are. We don't even have that type of stamina back then. Women are just not that dumb. But from how I'm looking at it and from even things that I see now, where niggas you got 5 and 6 niggas cruising and chilling like this and shit, relax. 10 niggas just sitting in a room like this with their dicks out next to each other. You my boy. You are not, we ain't never doing that. We are not even looking at the same one female with 2 niggas and I'm going to cruise back and just watch you smack her up. I'm not watching you smack her up. What type of shit is that? Yo, I literally just cut hella people off, yo. Instantly. I'm like, yo, ain't no way. I can't even fall into that type of line, yo. That shit don't make sense, yo. That is not cheating. That shit was pure disrespect. Because I could pull 1 or 2 a day, okay? That's different. And let me tell you something. That was really actually hard to do, even back then. To the point where I would have to go I would have to go up to Poly. I would have to cut school, go to Poly, pick one up from lunch. I already knew Carver's schedule, so I knew by the time I pick her up, I could go down there around 11:30. It's when they start second shift. Boop, come on in. Let's get that. Her, cool. I know that some of these females knew each other and that they really fuck with each other. You are not getting 10 whole females. I do not care how cool they are, how much you fuck with them. You could get them to fuck 10 different niggas if it come down to a 5, but one dude, just me. 10 of y'all, come on. Let's say I have God-like stamina. Let's just say I have God-like stamina. All right, I can hit all 10 of these bitches. Still be all right. Probably hit them again. Where you gonna find the 10 bitches at? I don't care how dumb they is. You could try to find 10 crackheads on the street of these females that need crack. And let me tell you how hard that would be. You would not get through the whole 24 hours and find 10 old crackheads with that kind of mentality where you would be able to hit all 10. And this is where I'm getting at. If you going to cheat or if you going to talk to other people, you got to have some kind of interest in it. That's cool. So the people that she would talk to, she had interest in. They had a house. Some of them had a house and a car. They was 20, 23, whatever. That was her business and her personal time. The people that I would talk to was just something that I wanted to have a little fun with. Probably go out to eat, get to know them, get to understand women a little bit more. Maybe crack out some more, figure out her so I could get to the next one. That was it. What is the real reason you would crack 10 people at one time even in an open relationship at one time? You would crack 10 people. But that wasn't what made me mad. What I was really trying to understand is, I don't care if it's a party and you high and you tipsy. How can you look next to 10 other niggas? And there's no way that all 10 of these niggas knew each other like that. At this young of an age, because we was in fucking 10th, about to graduate to 11th grade, my nigga. Seriously. Now, I know back then, most of us don't have common sense, but guess what? Niggas still do this shit at the age of 30. They could be 30, 20, some of them 18, and they all different age ranges, and they will all do this shit. I can't bang with no people like that. There ain't nothing wrong with being cool with your mans and y'all sharing a woman. To an extent, there's rules to that shit for me if we gonna do that. I'm not looking at no dick. I can't be in the same room with another dick. What is this? You gotta hit her. The dick gotta be in her. You gotta be hitting. But I can't sit back. I can't do that. How can another man do that? How can he just sit back and just relax? All right. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Now, this is a different scenario. Both of you bring females in, right? But one of them bluff out. They look, and this is the thing. Women will bluff out. You will call 2 women, 3 women. One will show up. But now you got you and your homeboy chilling like, hey, yo, we both were supposed to get some, yo. So, we smash her. But you smash her. And then I come in. I open the door. When you're done, you say, yo, I hit her. You already back up. You back on. All right, I'm going in. I'm going to go hit her. Hey, we had condoms. But 10 niggas at a party, let's say somehow they all just fucking best fucking friends. 2 of them bros. The other 3 bros, and them 3 bros is cool with them 2 bros. The 5 niggas are from niggas from high school. Y'all all linked up on a basketball team or something. It doesn't sound fucking realistic that fucking 10 niggas just know each other so close that you will. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I didn't even ask her for details because it would just blow my mind more. But it's like. So did they all stand naked? Did they all just ready? Because if you gonna hit a bitch after another nigga, you gotta have your dick out. You gotta be able to get hard. So what are you jerking to? I know they be like, yo, it's like looking at porn, yo. Nah, this is not like looking at porn. I'm looking at my nigga's ass sitting out. These niggas are all around me. You have a field of vision. You can't, if you forcing yourself to just look at her ass, you are uncomfortable. Your eyes are moving. You are seeing things that you should not be seeing on other niggas. And you are still trying to stay hard so you can get your turn in. For the niggas that gotta wait the fucking third round when it's 10 niggas and one girl, what the fuck are you really jerking to, my nigga? For real. These type things popped in my head like, yo. I was like, so these, and I thought about people that I used to hang around like, yo, we used to hit a lot of females. So is this what one day it could lead to? Where niggas that's around me would think that, yo, this shit cool, yo. Like, we should. I'd probably break somebody's whole teeth in, yo. They really asked me some shit like that, yo. You gotta be man, we had to go body somebody together, man. We had to bury a body together. We ride or die, yo. You saved my life, yo. And even then, I would just rather get you another bitch. You were telling me that at a party, you did not pick up 2 and 3 girls. I was just trying to process in my head at that age. But as you get older, you really understand how stupid and possible, but how possible that shit is. And then it makes you realize, yo, bitch, you was dumb. All 10 of you niggas are fucking, I don't know. And I'm pretty sure that half of you probably came out gay after that. Nothing wrong with being gay. But you cannot tell me that you was just super comfortable, extra maximum hard with 10 niggas in the room, with 9 other niggas in the room. You just maximum hard from this one female that's being downed out by 9 other niggas. And that somehow you still find her attractive, being downed out by all these niggas. When I look at porn, right, I can only look at a fucking girl getting 2-pieced. I can't see. It's 10 niggas in the room. They looking at people getting fucking gang banged by 50 fucking niggas. What? For one, the girl's in the middle of all of these niggas. Even in the video. What are you looking at? What are you looking at that is so enticing? This shit will never cease to fucking like blow my mind. It was just something that was on my mind when I was smoking and I started sipping. And I'm like, I really like, it'd be times where I'd be like, yo, when I hear niggas talk, I really think about this moment. Like, yo, you probably was one of them niggas, or you would be one of them niggas. And hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing. Somebody gotta awaken me to tell me, is that okay? Does that make sense? Because it's super impossible for any nigga, I don't care who you are, unless the bitches are just pure dumb. Unless they just dumb. They gotta be, you gotta be fucking some disabled women, yo. You are not getting no 10 baddies. A baddie has too much respect for their self. It's hard to get 3 bad ones together. It is extremely hard unless they trying to have some fun. But they are not crossing the line. They gotta know these people. And they are extremely picky, because even the people that they know, they gotta be somebody that they wanna fuck. They gotta be straight bi. You heard it? They gotta be bi. They're gonna eat them out. They are gonna do something with them, or they got just this tight bond. They are so close that they would do it for each other, just to make the next one happy. But to have 10 of them together, and it all 10 like each other, and they all want to eat each other out, so then they all got to be gay in some kind of way. They all got to have some kind of sexual attraction to the next sex. How does that work with 10 niggas in the room with one girl, and one dude is actually getting it in? All right, so then let's say that dude leave. That's cool. Or he hit and leave. But if you were waiting as the 10th nigga, if y'all not, hitting her from the front and the back, and then hopefully you're not doing the ass pussy thing, and y'all, no, come on. Like, that's why I just did not ask questions. There's so many scenarios that do not make sense with that with me, that it blew my mind, yo. It really blew my mind, yo. That was just something I wanted to rant about. I ain't gonna go too far, because this is about to be 20 minutes. But if you want me to rant about some shit like that, because I got plenty of things like that that are crazy, just let me know. Just let me know.